Yeah, I think everybody's happy right now. The whole strategists around the world, or the political giants, or the economic giants, are trying to, plan these things uh, around the Strait of Hormuz and bombing each country and making economical imbalances in the world. Yeah, I think pretty happy, right? And especially American countries. Donald Trump, you're happy, right? What you gonna get? Just think what you gonna get when you bomb somebody. It's just because of your power. And you think how many years you gonna live? Why you people are always fighting and bombing each other? Just because of your identity that this country is mine? How many years you gonna live, bro? 60, 70, 80, 100? Or even you take any kind of genetic things or sequences or any 200 years. And why you are always having disputes? Why you want to wage a war against a country which doesn't really matter for you? Why you are going into the inner politics of any nation? Why you're thinking that this country is not good enough? Why you're trying to go and teach people about freedom where they have their own culture and the system? If you want to teach something, teach with love, and that is perfect way of teaching. And you can even learn from Jesus that teaching is always happen with love, doesn't with hate. You make a deal and you stop it and you start again a war with each other and just to make world imbalance and just to save your economy. And do you think America still gonna lead the first place in the world map right now? Your nation is already falling, and there is nobody gonna save the American country in the near future too. And even Ukraine-Russian conflict, oh my God, it's happening from last 4 or 5 years, and people really don't know what the real reason about it. And it's the countries which we just formed recently. The world map we are seeing, which we drawn recently, right? So before there was less countries, there were less borders, where there were less disputes at least. Not like bombing each other with bigger, blasting bombs with the nuclear warheads or MIK, whatever the fighter jets. The technology was much less. If the people were fighting, they were fighting with its force rather than destroying this land. And what you gonna give you? It give you nothing. They just give you ashes, or it will just give you ashes. It will give you pain and suffering. Maybe you are just happy for 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days that you just invaded some country, but you never gonna take those vengeance what the people give you after the war. It's so pity. It's a pity, brother, that how you can't really think what how things are working in the nation where bombing is happening, where every day you see just blasts everywhere. And just imagine if you're in this situation, how you're gonna survive. All these leaders who are preparing for wars or who are supporting the wars, who are making these warheads and bombs or arms or ammunition, the people who are working in army, just think what happens when you create this kind of bombastic things in any nation. When you say war inevitable, love you need only love. And when you are self-sufficient, whatever you have, you never want to wage a war on somebody. You never want to play these tactics about liberalism and going there and capturing the resources, trying to seal these oil reserves, making this oil politics. No, you never do it. Just because you have an ego and you want a power, you always try to capture the nations and try to take power all over the world's economy. It's just because you're depictive thinking that I want to be the powerful person in the world. Death is there for everybody. Remember.